Capricorn, for the week of June 9th, 2025. Hello, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. My monthly horoscopes are up as well. I am available for readings this week, so check it out. So Mercury is in your 7th house in the sign of Cancer. You benefit through other people. This is a good time for alliances, or other people could be helping you grow. A great time for word of mouth. Not the easiest energy for you emotionally, because you can be dealing with jealousies, or PTSD stuff could be coming up at this time, or you could be watching other people in your life grow and be, see it as a blessing, but you could also be feeling some kind of salty way, or vice versa. Others of you could be really dealing with it emotionally and mentally, because you're being ignored by certain people in your life, and you feel the need that you need to get their attention. You may be trolled on the social media. This could be fighting with family, and whatever success is coming your way, family may not be happy, so it's best to keep your good to yourself. This could be other people at work that may not be happy for you with this energy. On the 9th at 5:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jupiter enters your 7th house. You could be lucky in love, a great time to mingle if you're single. Ow! Okay, so I know that I have like 3 categories of Capricorns. So I know my 20-year-olds are going to be happy about it. I know my middle-aged ones, it depends what's going on, if you're delving into your spirituality, or you're focused on your financial security. And then others of you, you're like, no. But you will intrigue sexual encounters, but that's about it. Give me the deep. That's it. Okay. So for some of you, this is reconnecting with a past love, or a lost loved, or somebody that you once upon a time had a crush on, but nothing transpired, and that person could be coming back into your life. Relationships, live-in relationships could be going through some changes. Either you're moving out of this person's house, this could be a divorce happening. This is a time of reevaluating your relationships with other people, with groups or organizations at this time, or you could be more aware about how much you do for other people and no more. And now you cut that gravy train off, and now you're setting your boundaries, okay? You're like, oh, hail to the nay. Do not bite the cappy hand that feeds you, because bitch gonna slap you. She gonna come on like Donkey Kong, okay? So some of you could be coming on like Donkey Kong and not playing with certain relationships in your life no more, because it's kind of like, it's the hand that bit you, and it's kind of like, bitch. And it's like, oh my land, did you just bite my hand? Well, yes, I bit your hand. Oh my God, did it hurt? Yes. And it's like, holy cow, you really bit my hand. Yes, I did bit your hand. Did it hurt? And it's like, wow, bitch. So yes, boundaries are going to be created at this time with this energy, letting everybody know who holds the coin purse in your family, or who is really in charge here, okay? So also with this energy on the 10th this week, let me see, this could, with the 5th house, this Venus and Taurus in the 5th house, this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time. This could also be a difficult time for career, because the 5th house deals with leadership positions, as well, in other co-workers. So you could find it a difficult time for getting along with others, because Venus is really not well aspected. Your creative expression is likely to have a dark side. Love relationships are very intense and potentially manipulative. You may have to deal with a manipulative child. You may suggest tendencies towards self-centeredness, a lack of focus, or difficulty expressing feelings. It might also be a potential challenge in relationships or creative pursuits this week. Manifest as a tendency to demand or overly focus on a personal desire. The individual might struggle to find fulfillment in creative pursuits or relationships, or they might be prone to become overly materialistic or indulgent, because sometimes when the houses start moving away from us, sometimes it's not about us, but our relationship dynamics and what other people are going through, okay? So it may not be necessarily you, but other people in your life at this time. Hi, George. Hola. So that could be happening. So, that's why I said they and the individual, because it may not be you going through it. It could be others, and then them taking it out on you. So that could also be happening at this time, okay? Some people can become overly materialistic or indulgent, and this could be struggling with healthy boundaries, or finding lasting relationships, potentially due to the need for excessive attention or lack of emotional maturity. Then on the 11th here, the full moon in Sagittarius in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. This would be a good time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your santeria on. Not the best time to be at the right place at the right time. Not the best time to read text messages and emails. Do things face to face at this time with this energy here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. So just be aware of that. There could be a lot of misunderstandings, so careful. North node in the 3rd house is not well aspected, so you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time this week, so silence is your best weapon. Haters are going to hate this week, and especially the Scorpios in your life. Alrighty, and you can be prone to depression and isolation. Feelings of guilt and obsession with the past is hard to shake. This can be an emotionally troubling time for you. Compulsive or addictive behavior may be difficult to control. You may be suffering from withdrawal. Okay, well, thank you. On the 12th, this brings excitement and constant exposures to new ideas. You'll need to be mentally flexible, and you may clash with others and causing irritability. Be careful with hasty decisions. Remain calm as unexpected problems can arise. Flexibility and open-mindedness are essential. You may find a chance to break free from domestic circumstances that have held you back for a long time because you're feeling oppressed. Allowing for change of lifestyle. You're likely to feel more focused, disciplined, and efficient. Employers see you as someone who can get the job done. This is a time of potential recognition and accomplishment. Superiors are likely to be impressed with your efforts. Your relationships with them or father may improve. This is an excellent time to ask for a promotion or a raise. You may have a hard time keeping secrets. What you do now tends to be publicized or spotlighted or focused. This is a period of stability in the sense that you feel that you know who you are. There's very little uncertainty, and consequently, you have self-assurance. You're capable of making a favorable impression on others. Then on the 13th, the foundation of your life. Hi, Mag. The foundation of your life may seem to be crumbling. You may not be able to depend upon family, or you may be cut off from the roots at this time for some of you here with this energy. So you could be fighting with certain family members at this time. You may not be able to depend on family, or this could be domestic instability. Your home may need some repairs. You may be stuck in a rut. You may be comfortable in the sense of that the lack of change provides security, but it's not necessarily fulfilling at this time, and it can feel a little bit stale and confining. You may be forced to accept difficult working conditions for the sake of security, or forego employment in order to escape the stresses of your job. You're likely to keep the same because you do not see how you could change things for the better. You may keep the old job because of the uncertainty of finding a new one. Uranus and Taurus can represent being adaptable to the ever-changing and fluid circumstances, but Saturn in Aries causes you to forget how to change at this time because it's more about its security and stability with this energy. Okay, so that could also be happening. So the first card I come up with is the Fool card. This is a time of new beginnings at this time for some of you, or you could be very happy, bubbly, and optimistic this week and having a blase attitude. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm at 3,992 subscribers, so I would appreciate everybody subscribing. So thank you for everyone who has. Right now I'm in Capricorn, so I've done Aries through Capricorn, so if you want to check your rising and your sun sign, do so. The Ace of Coins, I feel like you could be committing yourself to a goal at this time. This is also creating your own reality during this time period, or mastering your money situation, so money could be getting better this week for you. The Five of Swords, yeah, I see the bullying happening this week, so this is best to keep a low profile, even though a lot of you bitches won't keep a low profile because you like a good cat fight. All right, the Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here that other people in your life find you trustworthy and reliable with this energy, so you could be given certain tasks or responsibilities at work. The Eight of Coins, you could be throwing yourself into your work this week with this energy, and you can be a bit of a workaholic. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind this week with this energy as well. The Hermit card, this is a time of introspection and reevaluation here with this energy, not the time to make decisions, okay? The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over or thinking about starting over in certain areas of your life this week. So I do see that happening here as well. You could be reevaluating relationships, again, the boundary thing, which is showing up in the astrology. So that could also be coming up at this time with this energy, okay? The Lovers card, some of you, love is coming in. I feel like this person may be going through a breakup, but it's not happening anytime soon. So know that this person is thinking about you. Know that this person feels like a connection towards you, but it's not coming in anytime soon at this time. So right now it's just more of a thought than an action, okay? For some of you, this could be a time where something very difficult in your life will have to be closed off in order for you to move forward here. You could be moving on from a bad situation, but also about withdrawing into yourself so you can heal. You may need to take some time off from work or school as well and spend more time alone in your thoughts, because you won't stop hurting if it's left unchecked, okay? The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. Some of you could be getting a job this week. Others of you, this is a good time for money. So this could be business picking up. This could also be dealing with legal matters at this time. So legal matters could be in your favor this week with this energy as well. And then for others of you, this could be dealing with inheritance with this energy, okay? The Moon card, trust your intuition. I feel like you could be romanticizing relationships in your life in general, not necessarily love, but this could also be just like in general romanticizing relationships and lots of thoughts of future. This could also be an ex coming back, like I saw again in the astrology, and you could be romanticizing that relationship and kind of forgetting like why y'all had that nasty falling out in the first place, okay? The Two of Swords, somebody is definitely thinking about you this week and wanting to come back into your life. Somebody is still loyal to you at this time with this energy here. May not be able to get you out of their mind. The Three of Cups, but they could be influenced by other people in their life with this energy here, like their children, and trying to do like the children thing and you know, be like, oh my God, you know, I love everybody and I don't want everybody to hate me because I gotta be the good guy. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You know, so that's going on. The Hierophant card deals with contracts and negotiations here, alliances. Somebody's helping you build your career during this time period with this energy. So I do see that happening for you. So you may have options or opportunity to go further with your career with this energy if you wanted to. The Two of Coins, somebody's coming back to your past at this time. Again, does not necessarily have to be a lover. Could be a lover for some of you here. This person is going through a breakup. I feel like for some of you here, you may have outgrown certain people in your life at this time with this energy here, and now you can't stand them no more. So this could also be dealing with family, and you don't find their jokes to be funny. You find them to be offensive and that kind of thing. So that could also be happening. Others of you could be reconnecting with people from your past only to find out that you two really have nothing in common and that you two have grown apart with this energy here, okay? Some of you are making rational decisions about how to move forward with a situation at this time, so I do see that. I do feel like change is happening and you're aligning yourself more with who you truly are and what you want out of life. This is improvements being made on your life. The Temperance card, somebody in 3 days or in the next 2 weeks that you have a crush on could be approaching you or doing something to let you know that they're interested in you. Others of you, this could be your partner gone on a trip for 2 weeks as well, and you may not know what to do with yourself because your partner is away at this time with this energy here. The let me see, the Eight of Swords, somebody finds you sexually attractive here with this energy. Alrighty, the Eight of Wands, I do see an emphasis on traveling. Some of you, this could be good news coming up for you as well. The Five of Coins, lots of hours here. Some of you could have a nervous breakdown this week or delving into self-pity. Whatever decision that you decide to make this week, there is no going back on your decision. Okay, the lines have been drawn. Okay, so that could also be happening for some of you here this week with this energy. Alrighty, I do feel like for some of you, ego is out of control. This could be with you or other people around you. Their ego could be out of control with this energy. Some of you, a person right now is bringing out the worst in you, or a situation is bringing out the worst in you at this time with this energy here. So you could be going through it emotionally here, either dealing with debt at this time, or things not going your way at this time, or you're really intriguing the South Node at this time and overthinking and overanalyzing things. The Seven of Swords, I feel that you should have left a situation or people a long time ago, because the milk has expired with this person. Also, watch your spending this week at this time, and watch for big expenditures that you want to do, because you could be wasting your money. So you may want to research what you are purchasing at this time with this energy, because it may not be worth it. The Four of Wands, I feel like this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. Some of you, this is a lot of growth and talks of future happening at work. Others of you, this could be an engagement happening or taking your relationship to the next level. The Six of Coins, I feel like this is a time of destiny here. You benefit through other people. I do see prayers being answered during this time period as well. The Chariot card of victory is coming up. Time for destiny, fate intervening at this time. So everything is supposed to happen for a reason here this week. So this is a very auspicious time for you. The Nine of Wands, but this could also be missed opportunities, because you're overthinking and overanalyzing certain situations, and you're creating slippery slopes for yourselves and what ifs and shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't do that. Okay, so jump on it. Alrighty. The Five of Cups, this could end up being a missed opportunity, and how cool that it comes with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups. So this could be missed opportunities. You can be your own little saboteur at this time with this energy here, so don't do it. Alrighty, you can also be dealing with separation or loss. Some of you could be going through a breakup here, or somebody around you is going through a breakup and grieving a relationship. And the Empress card, somebody really does want a future with you with this energy. For some of you here, the focus is going to be more towards your family life this week with this energy. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.